Good day and welcome to Caribbean Connect. I am Rayan Kersenhout and today I will be your host. Joining me today is Mr. Andreas TALEA, General Manager of the Suriname Port Management Company, locally known as NV Mr. TALEA has contributed significantly to the fields of economics and statistics, but he is also well versed in the realm of port management. Mr. TALEA is a dedicated and enthusiastic manager. His organizational and commercial skills have resulted in decisiveness and high productivity. Mr. TALEA, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Sitting with the concept of productivity, the Suriname Port Management Company has won the Ludlow Steward Award, a prestigious award awarded by the Caribbean Shipping Association. Can you tell us more about this award and what the Suriname Port Management Company has done to achieve this?
Thank you for inviting us to this nice program. Uh, to answer your question, the this award is a award that is given by the uh, Port Association of the Caribbean for the fact that um the Suriname company, port management company, we won the best multi-purpose port award. Yes, for the third time, because of the fact of the efficiency when it comes to the handling of cargo ships and also the taking care of the environmental issues there are is within the operations of the port. That's why we achieved this award in 2012, 14, and also in 2016.
Okay, wonderful. Congratulations, might I add. The Surinamese Port Management Company operates on the landlord principle. Can you tell us a little bit about what this means and what infrastructure the company has put in place to ensure international standards and qualities?
Okay, we operate as a landlord model port. That's mean that we hire facility to terminal operators. They do the whole operations when it comes to the handling of cargo, containers, and etc. They do that. We also accommodate other port actors like the custom. We hire buildings to them and also other facility for putting also the scan to scan containers to see if there are any contrabands on in it. um, we also facilitate a bank. We have also the Hakren Bank at our premises. So that's the model. So landlord model means that we facilitate with superstructure. That's one word we use within the port area. But this concept it was given because of the rehabilitation of the port started from 2007 till 2010. We fully rehabilitate the port and change the way we operate, and then we accept the landlord model.
Okay, it sounds like quite a small city actually.
Yes,
Okay,
for sure.
but going back to the idea of productivity, how can you tell us how important port productivity is for the development of a country? And in the context of Suriname and the Caribbean, how important productivity can be for the Caribbean region?
Okay, about productivity is it's uh, very important for this business because this business is a timely business. You are not allowed to hold a ship longer than it's supposed to be. So you have to hold that high productivity is key to success for us as a port because if you don't do that, then you will create a lot of cost, and that is not good for doing business. So whenever a shipping line want to do business, then they look at certain issues. And for us as MV Havenbeheer Suriname Port Management Company, we can see we are doing well on that part. We have as terminal operator DP World with us. We have also VHS also with us. Those are companies that have terminal operators that have a certain position within the Caribbean shipping industry. So standards are high at our port facility, and because of that, you will find that many ports within the Caribbean do business with us. So that's a strong, uh, let's say, position we have within this area of business.
Okay, wonderful. You mentioned the other Caribbean ports. As you know, during the 43rd CARICOM Conference of Heads of Government, the CSME, the Caribbean Single Market and Economy, is high on the agenda. What are your thoughts on this, and how do you foresee the developments of ports in the region as it relates to the developments of the CSME?
Okay, CSMA, it's good. I think we are making progress when it comes to ports within the CARICOM countries. Uh, we have a certain way of working together, but we find that we'll have to be we will have to work on the connectivity when it comes to short sea shipment. We find that there are not enough connectivities within the CARICOM countries. If we look at our part of the business, like Suriname, then we see that it must be better within the connectivity between the CARICOM countries, so that we can expand the trade between our countries. That's one. The second one is that I think we'll have to look at the legislation as well within the different countries. I think we have different laws, and sometimes it creates some conflicts. But in the overall, we find that it's going well with trade between our countries as CMSA.
Okay, wonderful. I mean, there are a number of developments in the area of CSME, as we mentioned, but also in the realm of oil and gas. We recently had the second edition of the Oil and Gas Summit, an exhibition here in Suriname. Um, what are your thoughts on port development and the development of oil and gas in the Guyanas and the Caribbean?
So this question is a very interested one, because we have big plans at MV Haven here. Uh, yes, we are saying Suriname Port Management Company. What we want to do, or the plans are there already, it's that to build a deep water port facility to accommodate trade, but also to accommodate the oil and gas sector. We find that there is need for a deep water port facility so that we can accommodate bigger ships with also cargo, more cargo, so that we can operate as a hub for the Caribbean, but also for Latin America and the wider world. We've seen that Suriname has a unique position
Indeed.
within the Caribbean, but also within South America, because we are
Yes.
part of both regions, and we can best support the regions with trade. We are thinking also of transshipment. We are thinking also of putting a special economic zone
Okay.
within the deep water port, alongside the deep water port, to facilitate agriculture products, to also facilitate other industries, so that we can uh, uh, function as a trade hub for the region. That's what we have implemented as a port management company, and I think uh, this year, if everything goes well, we will be starting with this big project for us as Suriname, but also for the region, because the because of the size of this project, we can say that you don't have this kind of project yet within the Caribbean.
Okay. Before I delve into this big project, which it sounds wonderful, I wanted to touch back on what you said about Suriname being quite a hub, given that it is in South America, it is in the Caribbean, but we also border Europe, given that
Oh
we
yeah,
border
yeah.
French Guyana.
French Guyana.
This position is quite an opportunity for us as a transport hub. Would you say? Would you say this
Yes.
is significant and beneficial to the region as well?
Yes, it's very interesting when we talk about French Guyana as a Europe market, because they came up with a project about short sea shipment. It's a French Guyanese initiative,
Okay.
and to promote the shipment of goods within the Caribbean, but also within the countries of the Amazon region,
Wow.
because they are also part of the Amazon, and they find out that we are not doing that enough to connect with each other, to exchange product, to sell product to each other. Instead of that, we are looking to Europe and other continents. So this project will also be part of that,
Okay.
to initiate short sea shipment between our countries, because we will function as a hub. Then from this hub, then you can have the short sea shipment better accommodated.
Okay.
That's how we look at it, and that's how we want to do that.
Okay, so I assume this is incorporated in the plans you had mentioned about the Deep Haven earlier on. And you had also mentioned issues with connectivity and the fact that new legislation needs to come into place. Are there any examples or specific restrictions that you think that our CARICOM leaders need to pay particular attention to?
Okay, not quite,
Okay.
but as I said before, the different legislation they have to look at it because our countries we have different laws and sometimes it can be a conflict. Uh, but I think I'll keep it on this sub. Let's say this subject.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for sharing your insightful thoughts on the topic, especially as it comes to intra-regional trade and transport, and what is to come and what we can expect of Suriname port management in the coming years, and what it can mean for Suriname and the region. So again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you again.
And thank you for also tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this session. Till next time.
Dime Network, your business channel.